right, so today we are going to talk about the transformation and graphing the transformations. All right. So we did graph it a little bit yesterday, but we didn't do it with the transformation, and we didn't do it if there is if the bases are different. So we're going to talk about that one today. Whenever we are talking about the transformation and graphing those functions over here, this is going to be the transformed function, and if you are going up or down or right or left, that's going to be your function over here. If the base, always remember, the base is going to be whatever is with your x, so that's going to be the base. So if you're looking at your do now problems, for problem number 1, the base, what was the base for problem number 1? 2. And then the next base was what? And the last one, the base was? Okay. So over here, if we look at this one, this is the base, 2 is the base, and what is the base over here? 1/4. And the base over here? 3. So, depending on the base, you are going to decide whether it's a growth function or a decay function. If the base is greater than 1, so it's going to be a growth function. If the base is less than 1, it's going to be a decay function. So, if b is greater than 1, it's going to be exponential growth, and it's increasing everywhere. If the base is less than 1, b value is less than 1, like 1/2, 1/3, 1/4. If you have that one, it's going to be an exponential decay, and it's going to be decreasing. All right. For finding the y-intercept, your horizontal asymptote, the a value is going to be the vertical stretch, so that we already know, vertical stretch or shrink. When do we decide it's a stretch? Say it again. Greater than 1 is going to be a stretch, and if it is less than 1, it's going to be a shrink. Okay, that we know. Now, the horizontal asymptote, it's going to be y equal to k. So, if you have any vertical shift, like you are going up or down, whatever point you are going up or down, that's going to be your horizontal asymptote. So, y equal to k for the horizontal asymptote. And to find the y-intercept, we have to set, to find y-intercept, set x equal to 0. And that's going to give you the y value. Whatever the y value you are getting, that's going to be your y-intercept. So 0, that point. Okay? Let's do some of the problem. It will make more sense when we go over there. I'm going to work on number 3. Number 1 is the original problem that we already did yesterday. It's the problem that we solved at the very beginning of the topic. So this is the same problem. So I'm not working on this one anymore. I'm working on number 3 because it's a different base. It has a transformation. So I'm going to work on that one. Let's see first. Go step by step. We're going to decide whether it's a growth or a decay function. Tell me, whether it's going to be a growth or a decay function?
Growth.
Why growth? The base is greater than 1. So since it's a 3, which is greater than 1, so it's going to be a growth function. Great. If it is a growth function, it's going to go up. So we're going to go step by step. Domain. Any exponential function, domain is going to be from negative infinity up to a positive infinity. There is no brainer on it. You don't have any restriction, so it's going to be always negative infinity up to a positive infinity. Any question on this one? Do we have any vertical shift? Going up or down?
Yes.
Where are we going? We are going down 1. So the horizontal asymptote is going to be y equal to -1. Whatever is your vertical shift, that's going to be your horizontal asymptote. The range is going to be the same. starting from the horizontal asymptote going up. If it is increasing, it's going to go up. Okay, so the range is going to be from -1 up to an infinity. Now we need to find, okay, the stretch or shrink. Do we have any vertical stretch? We do not. This is your base. This is not your vertical stretch. All right? Remember, base, if you have another number with it, that's going to be your vertical stretch. This is not. This is your base. So there is none. Now I need the y-intercept and at least one more point so we can make a clean graph. The asymptote we already got. We can draw the asymptote over here already. So let's draw the asymptote, y equal to -1. Always the asymptote is with the dotted line. Okay, so that's my horizontal asymptote. We're going to find the y-intercept. What did I say? How do we find the y-intercept? What do we do to find the y-intercept? X value is 0. So let's make a table over here. We're going to set the x value 0. We need at least one more point so we can draw a clean graph. So let's set up, this is my x value, this is my y value, and I'm setting up x equal to 0. Now if you plug in 0 over here, 3 to the power 0, what's the value? 1. So it's going to be 3 to the power 0, which is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. So it's going to be 0, 0. That's my y-intercept. Is it making sense? All right. So it's 0, 0 is my y-intercept. That's my first point. I need at least one more so I can make a graph because I have to see how it looks like. Okay, let's plug in 1 over here. So x value is 1. Y value is going to be what? 3 to the power 1 minus 1. So it's going to be what? What's the value? 3 to the power 1 is going to be what? 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. So if x value is 1, y value is going to be 1, 2. All right. So we have 2 points we can connect. And that's going to give me a clean graph. Any question? If you want, you can plug in more values. You can plug in 2 over here and then see how the graph looks like. It's just for your help. But as long as you find at least 2 points and see which direction it is going, you have the horizontal asymptote, we are good on that one. Any questions? We good? Give me a thumbs up, please. If you got it, if you have a confusion, please let me know. Arianji, you good? Over there? Okay. Let's look at number 2. I want to do one of them which has a fraction as a base. Let's look at number 2. So, over here, what is the base? 1/4 is the base. So, is it a growth or a decay? It's a decay function. Perfect. So let's circle. It's a decay function. What will be the domain? Perfect. You don't really have to think about anything on that one. Am I going up or down anywhere? Any vertical shift? What will be the range then? Huh? Range is always from 0 to infinity or negative infinity or something. Okay. Y-intercept. Asymptote. What will be the asymptote? Again, what will be the asymptote? Again. Again. Thank you. It's a line. I'm so sorry. Now we have to find that. Okay, is there any vertical stretch or shrink? Is there any vertical stretch or shrink? No, because this is my base. This is not the shrink. Up to here, any question? We're going to find the y-intercept now. Let's make the table. This is my x value, this is my y value. What am I going to plug in? 0. X value will be 0. So if you plug in 0 over here, what is your y-intercept? Anything to the power 0 is going to be? So it's 0, 1. That's my first point. Okay, don't forget, I already have the asymptote. I can draw it. Perfect. Now, over here, I need at least one more point. So let's plug in 1. X value is 1. What will be the y value? 1 over 4. So 1/4 to the power 1. It's going to be 1/4. What's the decimal value? Just to plug it in. 0.25. So for 1, it's going to be 0.25. Now we can see where the graph is going to go, which direction. So if we connect, if you want, you can plug in -1 over here, and then you can see how it looks like on the other side. That's the graph. Question? Confusion? Perfect. Do number 4. I'm giving you 3 minutes. If you are done before that, let me know so I can check it for you. Make sure that you follow the steps. It will come clean. Okay. Over here, this is going to be 0, 1. Perfect. Go ahead, get started. This is going to be the answer key for this one. There will be none. And it's 5 though. Okay. Question? All right. Go ahead, do number 5 through 8 from this page. I'm going to go over 5 with you. Let's just go over, this is a vertical stress, so I want to at least do one problem with you guys. Let's look at number 5. So over here, is it a growth function or a decay function? Okay, growth function. Why? Okay, because the base is 2. Domain, what will be the domain? Okay. What's going to be the range? Huh? 0 to infinity, because I'm not going up or down. Okay. Asymptote. What will be the asymptote? Y equal to 0. Is there any vertical stretch or vertical shrink? All right. What is the shrink? 1/4. Now we have to find the y-intercept. Okay. Let's make the table. X value and y value. So we're going to set what? X equal to 0. So if you plug in x equal to 0 over here, 1/4 to the power 0, it's going to give me 1/4. 2 to the power 0 is 1. So it's going to be 1/4. So it's going to be 0.25, or you can just keep it this way. So it's going to be 0.1/4. Question? Great. Do 6 through 8 and go to your practice packet. Over here there are 4 problems. You're going to work on those one as well. So number 1 through 4. That's for the class. So once you are done, bring it to me so I can stamp it. You can check your work and I can stamp it. After that, you are going to work on the practice on the next page. There are 10 problems. But for now, you're going to work on number 6 through 8 over here and number 1 through 4 over here. So there are 7 problems I'm giving. Questions? All right, go ahead.